What's good, PB gang? It's your boy Poppy Blasted, man, coming at y'all with another reaction video. In this video right here, man, we pretty much reacting to a big YouTuber that I watch. You know what I'm saying? I watch his reactions all the time, man. I look up to him. Definitely, I saw when he came from the bottom, and now he here. Started from the bottom, now he here. For real though, that boy grinds, man. Anyways, man, FlightReacts, man, and I feel bad that he got robbed. You know what I'm saying? I actually got this notification like 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't watched it yet, and I just decided to watch it with y'all. So we gonna react to this right here, man. Unfortunately, it's messed up, man. So I want to find out exactly what happened, how he got robbed. You feel me? So we're gonna watch it together. He did a video on it right now, so let's get it straight into it, gang. Let go.
I'm so wavy, yes, I'm so wavy. Wait, so wavy, yes, I'm so wavy. Wait, so wavy, yes, I'm so wavy. Wait, I'm so wavy, yes, I'm so wavy. Wait.
All right.
Stand up. Guys, reading the title right now. It's not a joke. This is not a fluke. This is not no clickbait, prank, whatever. You know, just save you guys the time right now. But basically, if you guys aren't sleeping on a rock, and by this point it's probably all over the internet, the kid got robbed. I got robbed of $10,000. Now, before I go ahead and explain the whole full story, I actually want to make a public apology right quick to Pretty Boy Fredo. Now, the person who did take place and, you know, getting me robbed was my barber, and I had to mention Fredo's name when I was on live stream ranting about, you know, the quick short story about how I got robbed. And I had mentioned Fredo's name. It was a dumb decision. I shouldn't have done that. The only reason I did so, and I even said it twice in the live stream, Fredo has nothing to do with this. I only said his name so people would relate quicker and be like, oh, that's the barber you're talking about. Because I had a lot of people being like, okay, who are you talking about? Which barber? Boom, boom. That's the only reason. So I don't want you guys to attack his social media. He has nothing to do with it. Fredo is always home 24/7 taking care of his kids or his family. Like, he's not doing any. He had nothing to do with this, okay? So please, you guys, settle down with that, you know, on Fredo's side. And let's just keep it that way. Now, fast forwarding on, it was around early December, you know, the New Year's about to come up. You know, I wanted to close out 2017 with a nice treat, you know, to myself. I was supposed to cop a new whip and treat myself probably around the summer, but I ended up having to put my priorities first. I had fans, they found out where I lived, they kept knocking on my door every single day, and my own life was in jeopardy, so I had to use that.
Your fans will find out where you live, bro. Your fans will find out where you live. I watch CJ So Cool, man, and they be coming to his house all the time, man. Like, it's to the point where you need a security guard, bro. Like, it gets real. It's like you a celebrity now, bro. Real talk. We gonna get there soon, PB gang. We'll be there.
Invested and put it to where I needed to move into a new place, and then, you know what I'm saying, months later, where, you know what I'm saying, recuperate and everything, you know, then I find the right time when the time is right. Now, my barber knew I was looking for a new car. You know, I didn't like tell him like every single day on some thirsty stuff. I just told him probably like one good time. I was like, hey man, you know, because he is really connected. You know, barbers are typically connected with a lot of people. They cut people's hair. They meet all types of people that work in different jobs. So I asked him, you know, if you come across anybody that works in the car business, you know what I'm saying, please let me know, because I'm looking for a new whip and I'm looking for like a luxury type of car.
Okay.
Now, it was a particular day. I went in, typical appointment for a haircut, you know, and we ended up actually getting some food prior to then, you know what I'm saying? He took me, you know, we both got a little food, and then we went, you know what I'm saying, back to the barbershop. Now, his friend pulls up, you know what I'm saying, in a 2016 Mercedes, you know, and he's sitting up there right off bat saying, oh, this is my friend, you know, he's 100% legit. He has, you know, a car business ship, and he's just really good with everything, and he's a big fan of your videos, and he respects your work. He always is talking about you, you know. And so, like, right off the bat, you know, we get out the car and I look at it and I'm feeling it, you know what I'm saying? It was an all white, you know, I'm gonna say it's 2016, no flaws to it, 20,000 miles a day, 18,000 to be exact. But you know where I'm coming from. Okay. Now, his friend pitched the offer, my barber's friend pitched the offer that, oh, I want to give this car to you for $10,000. I respect your work, and you know what I'm saying, take it or leave it. It'll be your loss. You don't, you know what I'm saying, this is a steal for you.
No,
you know, right
no, don't try to say that he took the bread. Don't try to say he did my nigga like that though, bro. Man, hopefully not, bro.
I was just like, okay. I asked him to test drive it. Went to test drive the car. There was nothing wrong. Now, still, I didn't really know his friend personally like that, so I didn't want to be so quick, you know what I'm saying, to just jump to everything. And I actually had to be in a different state the very next day. So I ended up saying, listen, bro, I don't come back until Tuesday. Let me go ahead and give you $2,000-$3,000 right now. And so, because I wanted to put, like it said, I had to put a deposit on the car. Because, somebody can sell anything if you don't be like, listen, I want this, can I give you something? And that's what this
to hold it for me.
Was. So I ended up giving about
2 to 3 G's to hold it for him. You feel me? Till he come back to get a rest.
Boom, Fast forward, on Tuesday came around, cars there. Now, one sketchy thing that I felt like I should have caught on to myself is the first thing I did ask this dude before I got the car is, you got the title, you got the keys and everything. Yeah, he said he had the keys, he even had the backup key, but he said he doesn't have the title. He said that the title needed to be shipped into my own address. And, I was just like, okay, maybe, he has to get some type of paperwork from whatever. And so I allowed him to, get away with that part. Like, usually anybody, and I'm telling this story for people so they can learn off of my mistakes. Don't ever buy a car without having a title in hand. Not having a title in hand is pretty much like not having the keys.
Right,
you know what I'm saying, to the car.
It ain't yours.
It's useless without the
title. You feel me? It ain't yours.
And so I always kept repetitively asking him, like, where's the title? And he came up with the same excuse. Now, fast forwarding on Tuesday, I already put the deposit down for the whip. I go ahead and cop it right off the lot. I already was vlogging a little bit. I showed it off. It wasn't no crazy car reveal stuff because I'm not that type of person to do that. I don't want to be, hot about that. I don't want people to know every single thing. But it was something like, if you guys pay attention to the vlog, you know what I'm talking about. So, days start to go along, no problem. One thing I also did forget to mention, the same night is where I should have really caught on to, something's a little sketchy about this dude. I forgot to tell you guys this right quick. Now, the first night, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I took a couple of Insta snaps of me and my whip playing music, and I ended up actually getting pulled over at about 1 o'clock. I was leaving the gas station, and the cop, the first thing I asked him, what are you pulling him over for? He said that the way my tires stopped on the white line, I came to a full stop at the stop sign, but my tires are on the white line, so he pulled me over for that. Now, I can tell that he really honestly profiled me, and he just wanted to pull me over to mess with me. It's the typical cops that just do what they do. So, it was cool. Now, one thing that my barber's friend didn't actually have was the bill of sale, the proof of the sale that I bought the car, and he had, his name, his supposed company name, which I think was, up to this point is fake. And he had a couple of other key information things. Now, the first thing the cop asks when they pull you over is your license, car registration, insurance, and all that. I told the cop, nice and smooth and everything. I was like, listen, I just copped this car today. I got the bill of sale. I got my ID, my driver's license, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to the DMV tomorrow to put the car under my name. So, right off the bat, he understood. He was just like, oh, okay, you copped the car, boom. Now, one interesting thing the cop said when he came back, because he only took like 5 minutes to process my driver's license. He let me go off, nothing, no citation, fines, none of that stuff. The cop stated, he was like, sir, is this car rented? And I was just like, no, I just bought this car like literally 2 hours ago.
No.
And when he said that, I thought he was just trying to be an asshole and just be like, oh, you're
tell me he bought a rented car, bro.
Drive a car like this. But with him saying that, I should have really right off bat just been like, hold up, why would a car come up rented?
Right.
Out of anything? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a car can come up as like a tag expired, but he said it came up rented.
Rented, right.
So I'm sitting up here like, I even let that go still because
you trust your barber too. No type of you feel me?
You
trust your barber.
Fast forwarding, weeks go along, my girl comes down to Florida to celebrate the New Year's, and we take a vacation, a whole week in Miami. Nothing happened, no mishaps, no running with the police, none of that stuff. Get back about, like I said, a week later, and I end up actually going to Georgia. And now I come back to Florida, and this is where things really start to turn left and get interesting, okay? Now, around MLK Day, my internet was acting really funny. Like, it was just on some foo-foo stuff. So, you know, I called the internet people up, and I'm just sitting up there like, yo, y'all need to come over here and fix this. Give me a new motor router, whatever. I pay this bill a month. Like, I don't tolerate this stuff.
Right.
I was telling them that ever since I moved to where I'm at, I hadn't had no problems up until now. They completely understand. So they were coming in the next morning, actually, to do an internet appointment. Now, that same day, MLK Day, I actually went to one of my homeboys, you know what I'm saying? We played some ball. It was him and my other friend, and we just played some ball. We got back at his own crib at about 11 o'clock, and he ends up, we both actually ended up passing out. I passed out on this couch, and what ended up making me wake up is that my girl had called me. She was wondering where I was at, and I was like, oh snap, you know, I passed it on my friend's crib, and I have to go, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I told them that, boom, 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 and I got in my whip. Now, it was about a 28, 30-minute drive home at nighttime, you know. It was all smooth, all nice and dandy. You know, I pull up into my complex, and, you know, I get out the car, you know, nothing happened, and I went upstairs. Next morning comes along. Now, the Spectrum people come, the internet provider that I be using, they come, and they end up telling me, you know, everything. Boom, boom, we fixed it, okay? Now, I had a barber appointment the same exact day. I go back downstairs, and I'm trying to realize something. My car is nowhere to be found in the lot. My car is nowhere to be found in the lot, like it's missing. Literally missing.
No.
And so I walked around my apartment complex once again just to make sure, okay, you know, maybe I'm having some forgetful,
I'll be hot,
you know,
bro.
moment. Maybe I parked it somewhere else. No. I knew I knew where I parked my car.
Right,
like,
right.
Nobody is not gonna just forget where they parked
That
their
nigga
car.
got you, bro. He got you, bro.
So the first thing that comes to my mind is that somebody had to either get, like, it had to be towed or hot wired, and somebody stole it off the lot right there in the apartment complex. So I go to my own apartment complex, and I asked them, like, my car is missing. I came home at about 3:30 the night before, and I asked them, can I look at the security cameras without any issues? It was both the ladies, you know what I'm saying, the real, you know, nice ladies in the office. They were cooperating with me, everything. And so they looked in the security cameras. They're doing slow motions, rewinds. It was about 4:20, 30, bro. A tow truck comes into my complex, bro. It's the scary thing is that it was 30 minutes apart, almost 30, 40 minutes apart when I went upstairs. Okay, and so the towing company, or this towing place, they come and they literally take my whip, like you see it on camera, taking my whip.
That thing was a rental, bro.
They didn't leave no warning, no notice, none of that stuff. Like I was towing place is supposed to leave. Okay, so right off bat, you know, thankfully I had 2 cars, you know. So I get in my other car because I didn't want to miss my barber appointment. Now the barber that I ended up going to, because, you know, this particular time, the real barber that had something to do with this, he's in Miami. I'm trying to figure out, like, the last 2 months this man has been in Miami for no reason, bro. He's been in Miami for no reason. And so off the bat, I knew that was sketchy. So what do? I go to another barber because I need to get my hair cut. You know, I need to stay fresh. I need 360s to stay fresh. Okay? So I go into the barber shop and get my cut by him. And this is where I start to find out more information. The dude that sold me the car, which was the barber's friend, okay, I tell him that my stuff got towed, and which makes it even another thing that I forgot to tell you guys too. The barber's friend made me pay $300. He said something like, oh, I think I sent the title to the wrong address. Real life titles, to get a duplicate title costs like $1,000. I'm on my way to the DMV. Now, where I was at this particular moment, I wasn't in the area because my girlfriend had a show. So I was in Miami for only 1 day, then we went right back up to where, you know what I'm saying, she's from. But I was at the swap shop in Miami, in Fort Lauderdale. If you guys are from South Florida, you guys know what I'm talking about. I was in swap shop when he called me. He called me, he was just like, listen, bro, I think I sent the title to the wrong address.
That ain't his problem, though. That ain't his fault.
Usually for a duplicate title, it's
$1,000,
but I am able to give it to you for $300 today. And so, you know, I'm just like, bro, you haven't gave me the title for the last month.
Man.
And at this point, I'm just like, you know, F it, bro. Okay, like, F it. I give this man my right address, PayPal him the $300, and he said that it's getting sent and it's gonna come by Thursday. Thursday comes along, that's the same day I got the haircut. I get the haircut from a different barber. Title is nowhere to be found. Friday comes along, which is the point I'm talking about this right now. And still no title. And I called a dude and I'm just like, okay, like on Thursday, backtracking, excuse me. I called a dude and I'm just like, my car got towed. I seen it in the security cameras in my apartment complex. And he's sitting up there saying, oh, apparently I called the towing place and they had said that you were double parked and all this stuff. And the funny thing is that when I looked at the security cameras, like I was none of that stuff. Like literally my car was parked perfect as broad day,
right?
You know? So that's how off the bat I knew he was lying. But I let him play it off a little bit. I wanted to see what else he said. He said that they had videos and photos and all that stuff, so I can't lie about it. And I was just like, okay, cool. When am I gonna get the car back and when am I gonna get my title? And he says, hold on, I'm on the line with the person right now. And he actually three-way called me. You know, he was on the line with somebody, some lady it sounded like. And she's sitting up there saying that the car will be released on Friday in the morning and he's gonna go up and get it from me. Now, mind you, where this car was towed at was in Lakeland, Florida. I'm in Orlando. Lakeland, Florida from Orlando is about an hour and a half drive. You know what I'm saying? So right off that, I'm just like, okay, all the towing places in Orlando, why is it in Lakeland?
Right.
A key thing I remember that, you know, unfortunately, my barber did tell me prior, because I asked him, like, where does this dude work? Like, how is he getting his money like this? He said that he works on, like, some towing company, you know? So I feel like he probably had something to do with my stuff getting, you know what I'm saying? So he probably was the one driving it because, like I said, he came within 30, 40 minutes of when I got back home. All right? Now, you know, I confront my barber and I asked him, bro, like, if I don't have my money, like, bro, like, you robbed me. Like, you literally took part in robbing me.
Real talk.
And so,
even though he the middleman, so what?
I was supposed to
still you, bro.
Get my whip back today. The dude that sold me the car said he's gonna get it towed back to me, and he's just gonna meet up at a spot. And he just was Instagram DMing me the entire time. He stopped texting me. He changed his number 3 times this entire month. He stopped texting me on the phone. He said, just text through IG DMs right now. You know what I'm saying? This because I had the Wi-Fi or some stuff like that. He said it's better to text. Okay? So he said he's about 30 minutes away from giving me the whip, and he ends up just not even showing up.
Hot, bro.
I went ahead and went on Live Rays the other day and just told my story about what had happened, you know. And there you go, you guys. That's how your man Flight got robbed with $10,000. My own barber, a dude that I literally was giving $80 to $100 every single haircut, feeding this man.
How long he knew him for, though?
Fed him over some money.
How long
he played both sides in the situation. And how I know he played both sides is because when I asked the dude that sold me the car, when's the last time he got an oil change, he sat there and he was just like, oh, I don't remember when I got an oil change, but if anytime you need an oil change, you call me first about the oil change. And I asked him why. Why can't I just
call him, hit him up,
take the car to take it to get oil anywhere? I know I can do it. I'll pay whatever.
Either way.
Like, a lot of places like Valvoline, Pet Boys, oil changes and stuff. And I remember I was
do it yourself.
I was on the ball, and you know what I'm saying, my barber was right next to me listening to the phone conversation. He was just like, hang up the phone, and he was just like, Flight, stop asking questions. And I'm just like, bro, it's an oil change. Why can I go and take it anywhere? He was like, shh. Right off bat, that's how I knew that he had known something what this dude was doing. And so, you know, I just felt hurt. You know, I felt betrayed, and it's just sad, man. It's sad, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I got robbed with $10,000.
All right, look, I'm gonna stop this right here, man. That's pretty much it for the video, cause it's pretty long. And dang, bro, my nigga Flight, bro, I know you got a lot of bread, bro, but at the same time, man, you gotta be more careful with these guys. You can't trust people, even though you put your trust into your barber. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how long you knew this fool for. You feel me? But you gotta be more careful, man. Like who you think that you cool with, who you think that, you know what I'm saying, you trust. Because your barber, obviously, he's a faulty. You feel me? Because his homie got you for the 10 racks. You know what I'm saying? And if he didn't have that title or nothing already, man, you shouldn't even did that, bro. I'm gonna be real. I know that mug probably was fresh. That's why you was like, man, I'm just gonna take this chance because this thing too fly. This thing is on fleek. Like, I'm gonna keep this whip. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you see, all failed, man. So you learn from your mistakes, man. You learn from your mistakes. That's the thing about life, man. You always learn from your mistakes. But I don't know how y'all feel about it. How y'all feel about it, man? Comment below right now, man. And that's pretty much it for the video. I feel like that's cold though, man. He got. I want to see how y'all feel about it though. Comment below right now, man. I want about 350 million likes right now, man. Like. Hit the like. If you're new tuning into my channel, please join the gang. Join the PB family, man. Hit the subscribe button right now, man. Join the gang. Also, hit the bell right there for push notifications, man, so you can get notified every time I drop a video. With that being said, man, your boy Poppy Blasted is out of here, man. Gang.
Yo. Yo, what's up?
Why you do that, bro?
Bro, because I don't want to, I'm getting finessed, bro. Both of y'all robbed me of $10,000, bro.
I'm not finessing you, bro. I'm not hiding.
Bro, both of y'all niggas robbed me of $10,000, bro.
No, bro.
You wouldn't ever do that. You wouldn't ever do that to Fredo, my nigga. Like, you did that to me because you don't respect me, bro.